most guys think meditation is just sitting there and doing nothing. But if you actually do it right and stay consistent, it will completely kill your overthinking and your social anxiety like it did for me. And it will rewire you, how you think, how you focus and react to stress. So after meditating for 3 years, here's everything I wish I knew when I was starting out. So let's start with the most important thing that helped me progress so much faster to like 10 minutes of meditation a daily or even more, is progressive overload. So you don't start with 30 minutes a day and say, yes, I'm so disciplined, I will do these 30 minutes every day and I know I will not fail, but you will fail, and probably like 90% will fail if you set an ambitious goal. So start with progressive overload. What this means is you start with like 2 minutes to 5 minutes, something in between of these numbers, and then you progress over time. Like if you go to the gym, you probably know the term progressive overload. And what this means is you start with maybe you use the 5 kg dumbbells, and after 2-3 weeks of training, you progress and use the 7.5 kg dumbbells, and then you progress and get stronger over time. Then the next 2 weeks you will use the 10 kg weights, and so you progress. So you start small and progress every training and every week and see progress, instead of directly going your first time to the gym and using the 50 kgs and failing miserably, and then you will never go to the gym again because it was so hard and so embarrassing for you. So that's so important. And my best tip is put your ego aside and do that. Even for me, after 3 years of meditation journey, I still sometimes I slip off for a period of time for meditating. And if I want to get back in, it's hard for me to directly start with 10 minutes a day and do that daily for the rest of my life, hopefully. But progressive overload is hard because it's like my ego is hurt when I say that, because I say, yeah, I can do, I'm so disciplined, 10 minutes a day, no problem, but I can't, probably because I'm a degenerate. But you get the point, so start with that. Also, how meditation works in general is, so if you will sit down and then you will focus on your breath, but you will lose focus over time. You will get a thought of some memory that was in the past and think about it, or something you have to do. Some thought will come into your mind and you will get distracted, and you don't have to think. Please don't think to yourself, oh fuck, I slipped off, I'm so bad at this, I need to start again, or I'm too dumb for that. Don't think that, please. That's a wrap. If you because after 3 years even I slip off so often, but if I get a thought of something else and I think about it like for 20 seconds or 10 seconds or 5 seconds, or doesn't matter, I just remind myself to focus on my breath, and that's one rep. If you push the dumbbells one time in the gym, that's one rep. Exactly like if you refocus yourself on your breath from that distracting thought, that's one rep. So see this as progress and be happy that you embrace yourself to refocus again. That's very important, and that's how meditation works. It's not that complicated. And after a few weeks, you started maybe like with 2 minutes, because your brain is fried from all the short form content and cheap dopamine. Increase it by 1, 2, 3 minutes, maybe like 1-2 minutes, and that's how you get real progress that compounds over time, and you will have you will stay so much more consistent over time, and that's so much more valuable than doing like 10 minutes a day for 3 days, then not doing it for a week, then 1 day for again, and stuff like that. So it compounds. So believe me, and work up to like 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day. This is a very good. I do 10 minutes a day currently, and it's so good, and that's really where you get the progress out of it. So progress to that over the next 2-3 weeks and you will be fine. So point number 2 is just a small thing, but I think if you're early on your journey, it will help you actually a lot. So I put it pretty early because it helped me a lot when I started, and it's using guided sessions for meditating. So don't overcomplicate it. Like I already explained in my first tip how meditation works, it's pretty damn easy. So don't overcomplicate it, but guided sessions can help you stay consistent and make the individual sessions easier, because you don't have to be as much on your own. So it will give you structure until you have progressed to better times in one meditation state. So for example, if you meditate longer for a period of time without break, it will help you, because there's background sound and a voice that guides you, and at the beginning it's very helpful and relaxing actually. So an app that I used pretty on my journey is Medito, it's called. It has like a violet icon in the App Store and Google Play Store. I'm not paid, I just used the app early on when I started meditating for like the first half a year or something like that, and then use it, not use it, and use the so I don't use it myself anymore, but it's actually pretty nice. So I would recommend that for you, and it's for free, and there's, so no reason to not use it and get these guided sessions. Just put a timer there, like for your specific time, and then do the sessions. One day you will maybe don't want to use the app and have background music and a voice guiding you, then just use your phone timer. Set a timer for like 5 or 10 minutes or what time you need, and do that. I did this like the past year, so that's all two pretty good. Or use the Trackable timer. Trackable is my app that I will release pretty soon in the next few weeks, and I'm pretty proud of it. And there's a self-improvement module where you can track your meditation and stuff like that, and where you can just put a simple timer and your goal, your everyday goal you want to hit, and a progressive overload feature, and like a timer, like I said, and it will track your progress and analyze it with AI, and that's pretty cool, and review it and give you tips how you can do it better. But yeah, you can track this in there and have a timer in there, so you don't have to use an extra app for all of your things you want to track, even your gym stuff, your private life, your income, expenses, all that stuff. So I'm pretty proud of that. Another extra tip is tip 3, use an habit tracker. You probably ask yourself, what is a habit tracker? Just take a sheet of paper, do it right now, because I know you will say, oh, I will do it later. You will not do it later, I know. You will not do it, because I was the guy that never did it. But if you do it right now, it shows your commitment that you're on the journey and want to improve yourself. So take a paper and do a habit tracker. It looks like this. So you have days of the month here. Mine is not complete. And then you have like your habits here that you want to do daily. For example, mine looks like that. For example, for you, this is an example for you I did. Until my app comes out, then you can do this in there. But for example, for you, a good habit tracker would be 3 minutes of meditation, 3 things to gratitude journal about. A video will come out soon. Like 30 minutes of exercise, 10k steps, read 10 or 5 pages a day, and then next month with another habit tracker you can up these stats and become better. So, and you have to check all these boxes every day, so don't make them too hard, but not too easy, so you can stick to them and be proud at the end of the month when looking at this habit tracker. A meditation system around the habit in itself, and a system that is automated and will keep you consistent and on track. So the habit tracker is one thing to keep you on track, because you will put it up next right to your bed, or a place where you look daily the most at, for example, a door, or like I said, next to your bed or your computer or something like that, and you see, and you will be ashamed that you did not do this habit, and then it will motivate you to do it even more. So that's one good thing to keep you on track. But another thing is, pick one spot only. So always meditate in the same place. For example, on your bed, or there's a chair in your corner, or then meditate there, always there. Of course, there will be exceptions, but if it's possible, then do it always at the same place, because your brain will learn to associate this place with the meditation habit. And if you look at this place, you will remember and be more likely to meditate then. And it will be a place with focus and calm that makes it easier for you to meditate and give you faster growth and progress and better earns of your results. So that's very nice. Another thing is, use habit stacking. If you want, you can read the book Habits by James Clear. Insane book, so much value for the money you pay, or download a free PDF book, just type it in, and it's a great book. Read it, definitely. But here's a tip that I want to give you out of this book is add meditation after something you already do daily. For example, after you make your bed, sit down on the bed, always on the bed, and meditate, for example, 5 minutes. I do, for example, is I wake up, I do my bed, I meditate for 10 minutes, and then I gratitude journal 3 things and journal maybe about something other stuff that is on my mind. And I stack this habit. For example, I make my bed, and then I meditate, and then I journal. So it's so automated, and I always do the same things. For example, my bed I will always do every morning, so I automatically will start meditating. For example, if like in 3 weeks I want to slip up, but I already did my bed, then I have to do this, and then I have to journal. So you get my point. Maybe, and afterwards I even read for like 5 minutes only, but I just want to get it in. Yeah. It makes it automatic instead of something extra to remember and extra to do. Another tip is do it early. Right after waking up is the best moment. No distractions, no cheap dopamine yet. So it sets your mental tone for the day also, and you feel like you will feel so good walking around and working through school or work. Also very nice. And later in the day, it's so much harder, and you will probably not do it because I'm not doing it. I'm not such a person that could do that. It's so hard for me, and you probably will too experience that. So your mind is already overstimulated by all the conversations you had, by all the dopamine through food and social media and everything. So you will be so overstimulated and probably not do it, and tired from the day. So do it as early as possible, if possible, right after waking up. Wake up earlier before work and school, and please do that. So what is the takeaway from this video? Meditation isn't about sitting still. It's so much more. It's mental training. It's about building focus, discipline, and awareness for yourself. And you will, after a few weeks, you will just be so calm and aware. And just see, for example, if you look a movie, and you will just, or you look a short film, maybe. I looked a movie later. I remember that moment. I watched the movie, and there was some intense scene of a guy. It was an action movie, jumping out of a building, and my body got so tense, and I would never even be aware of that. But when you meditate consistently long enough, you will just be aware of that. Why I'm so tense, or why I'm so awkward right now in this social moment, or why I'm so sitting so maybe so cowardly instead of open and have a open body language. So it will help you so much with your open social anxiety, and it's the best thing I could recommend everybody. Please, it's not just meditating and feeling better, it's life-changing. So please take my words for gold, and remember that. Start small, be consistent, and your mind will change over time, and you will experience so much growth in your life and in your self-improvement journey. That's incredible. So just so you know that. And as always, remember, you don't need luck, just keep pushing, and I'll see you at the top.